Boom! I hope you're good, guys. I hope you're all doing so well today. So, our today's topic is all about the vision. What is a vision? Now, I just took this definition from the internet. It says a good vision is the ability to think about or plan the future with imagination or wisdom. So basically, vision, it's all about planning for the future. And vision, in most cases, it involves more than one person, or it involves a group of people. Which means I can have my own vision, but that vision is going to effectively affect other people. That's a vision, actually. In general terms, vision is all about it's a thought, or it's a planning that will affect the people in the future or in the near future. That's the vision. Which means vision, I can have my own vision. A vision is like having thoughts that will affect positively or negatively the people in the near future. So my vision, when I talk about the vision, I talk about something that will affect the people, other people, not me alone, but other people involved. That's a vision. I have a vision of, for example, changing the way people think about such things. That's a vision. That's something is going to happen in the future, not just in few days. Vision cannot take place in a few days. Vision is something it's so much complex. It needs you to build. It needs you to have goals. That's why there's a connection between goals, vision, and a vision. Which means goals, you've got long-term and short-term goals, and you've got a vision at the end. So goals are the ones that build a vision. Wow, guys. So today I just want to talk about Imboni, Dr. Uzula's Khate. She means this topic about vision. I just want to incorporate the way Imboni leads the institution of the revelation. So now, what is the vision of Imboni? As per the way he tells us, and the way I see it now. So the vision of Imboni, as he always tells us, is to actually restore Africans. Is to actually bring back the glory of Africans. That's a vision. That is vision. That is his spiritual vision. To restore Africans. African restoration. That's his vision. For all of us. Should say vision is something that is going to affect all of us in the near future. And African restoration is going to positively affect all of us. That's true. That's a clear, true thing. It's going to affect all of us in the near future. That's the definition of a vision. Something that will affect other people in the future. So the vision of Imboni is African restoration. Now, for us to reach African restoration, there are goals that we need to reach first. Before we can reach African restoration, which is the vision, we've got some short-term goals and long-term goals. So now, African restoration, it involves economic restoration, which is what Imboni is currently doing. Like, there's a place called One Ilof in Johannesburg. That's the economic hub of Amasosha and other people. That is where Amasosha sell products, their service actually. There are restaurants there. There's everything actually that you can literally find in a mall. It's like a hub that involves different types of businesses. That's part of economic restoration of black people, which means their money circulates. As long as their money circulates around us as black people, if we buy from one another, that's how we restore our economy as black people, by supporting one another economically. Well, guys, I provide you with my service, you provide me with your service. That's how that's the vision, or that's the vision of Imboni, is to restore people economically. So in my own terms, I can say what economic restoration is part of African restoration. African restoration, it involves two things, most specifically: spiritual restoration and economic restoration. Those are long-term goals. Economics and spiritual restoration, if I can put them apart, those are long-term goals. Then the vision is to restore Africans, all Africans, economically, spiritually, and otherwise. And there's a distribution model that he introduced, where in Amasosha they sell their products. Ubuntu, there's a lot of businesses that are involved there to restore Amasosha, for Amasosha to be practical, for us as Amasosha to be able to feed our families, to be able to actually do positive things in the society. And Imboni, for him to reach this vision, he has to, currently what he's doing right now, he is building the ground. He's making sure that the soil is fertile. By having, in terms of economic restoration, he's having some seminars, business seminars. He's teaching people about how to save. He's teaching kids on how to save. Those are goals. Those are short-term goals and long-term goals. He's writing books about economic restoration for the kids to read them while they're still young. Those are our goals. They must read at the younger age. And my vision is to restore them economically. Right, guys? He's got those classes, business classes. He teaches people about business, how to save money, how to invest. Just like the things that he's doing right now for us as Abantu Abamasosha. There's a lot of things that are positive that he's doing. And Abantu outside, they don't realize, they can't see there's a huge good things, or there are big things that he's doing currently that are gonna be positive in the near future for all people. Actually, we will one day wake up being restored, all of us as Africans. Right now, some of our people, they don't realize on how much work has Imboni done so far. For the past years since the revelation of spiritual home was born, has been doing a lot of work, guys. Now let's talk about the spiritual restoration. Spiritual restoration, his goals. Remember, in terms of spiritual restoration, let me just read something. Let me just read Sambulo Sembono. He once mentioned Uguti. He received a revelation from the spiritual world that says, Uguti, my spirit comes from the spiritual dimension and has been sent by Nifika Zulu on a physical journey on earth. Which means we've got a spiritual mission here on earth. Now, remember, our vision is to restore Africans. In terms of the spiritual journey or the spiritual restoration that Imboni teaches about, for us to reach, there are goals that are involved there. One of the goals that are involved is Insebenzo, Yomoya, on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Oh, yes. He assists Abantu Mnyama to actually restore their ancestral lineage. Because he realized that for Africans to be restored, we have to start first by fixing our families. Hence, he's saying the mission, hence Umboni is saying the mission of coming to earth is to come and grow your ancestral names. For you to grow your ancestral names, Imboni says that we must fix first our roots. That's what Imboni says. He mentions ukuthi kumele kube inhlambuluko yokhokho bakho. For you to know who you are, there's a need for inhlambuluko, then other things will be okay. Those are goals. Those are short-term goals. Those are long-term goals. And our vision, remember, is to restore Africans. African restoration, that's our vision. And African restoration involves economic liberation and spiritual liberation of Africans. And there are goals within economic and spiritual liberation of Africans. What are those goals? I just mentioned them. And I'm coming to the part of spiritual restoration of Africans. Spiritual restoration of Africans. There is intervention to assist, to actually fix our problems, our daily life problems, to actually have money, inhlanhla zethu zivuleke, kodwa omnyama kuzokhanya empilweni zethu. Those are goals. And after our lineage is clean, then we will be restored as abantu abamnyama. Our goal right now, or the goal of Imboni, is to make sure that he cleans our lineage. He cleans it, and after that, he knows ukuthi after inhlambuluko of all Africans, then we will be restored. Or after inhlambuluko of amasosha, then we will be restored. But one thing I understand, and one thing I've realized ukuthi Imboni knows ukuthi all Africans should be under his guidance. That's what needs to happen, because he's the chosen one in this era. Hence, he talks about African restoration. African restoration involves all Africans under one principle of African spirituality. Oh, guys, that's one thing I've realized about Imboni. Always talks about Africa, African restoration. That's his mission. That's his vision from the spiritual world, obviously, from Imfihlakalo yezulu, guys. Wow. And Imboni talks about yes, those are things guys I came about today. And one thing I love about Imboni is that one of his goals, long-term goals, and vision, you can say it's a vision also, he makes sure that Africans are under one roof. He talks about African unity. Which means African unity now, it's part of the vision. It's part of his vision. Which means currently we've got 3 visions. Which means you've got one vision, which is African restoration. Then under African restoration, we're talking about economic restoration, spiritual restoration, and African unity of Africans. Which means his work, it is for all Africans. Which means naturally Africans are attracted to the Revelation spiritual home, because Imboni was sent by Izidala to restore Africans. Hence, people from other African countries and the world. Even when people are coming to the Revelation, because of what? We are their parents. Africans are the ones who birthed white people. Everyone is coming from all parts of the world to be under the guidance of Imboni. Which means Imboni is said to unify the world. Hence, right now, he's getting in touch with the world right now. The world is calling him to lead them. If you can realize that the whole world is calling him, not just Africa, but the whole world is calling him to lead. Even in religious space, people in the religious space are calling him to lead them. Which means our aim here as Africans under Imboni is African restoration. Africans to be restored against religion, against being suppressed economically, against being suppressed spiritually, against disunity, against fighting. Which means this African restoration is going to be against African disunity of Africans. That's the aim of African restoration. Which means restoration is something that was already there, functioning properly, and it got to be collapsed, but right now we are trying to revive it. It's African revival. He was mentioning ukuthi kuzoba khona isichinching ezoshaya iAfrika yonke. Isichinching siqiniso. I-revival yeqiniso. Athi kuzi African revival. Kuzi African revival, and uthi he's going to be part of that and he's going to lead that. He mentioned that in 2017, 2017 if I'm not mistaken. Right now he's leading this African revival. He's being called everywhere in the world. His prophet, so it's a revelation that he took, that he revealed to a nation, maybe in 2017 if I'm not mistaken. What? Here's African revival, and I'm going to be part of that, and I'm going to be leading that. That is what is happening currently, guys. Imboni is being wanted by the whole world, and he's going to lead the whole world. So, muvumeni nguye uthumelwe ikhaya lomoya, or uthumelwe izwe lomoya. So guys, for today I'm done in terms of the vision, but you can share your thoughts. Maybe I was not that deep enough, but you can share your meditation with regards to the vision of Imboni, Dr. Zolazigate. Maybe I was not that deep, but where you can share the one that you think I missed, or the one that I think I did not explain properly. You can share it in the comment section. We can discuss it properly, and this is actually what is good about here. We can literally have a conversation. So yeah, man, please, if you have anything, just share it, because we're in that era of African revival, and Imboni is here to lead that, and is leading that currently. Nyabong guys, Zulu lehle, Zulu no Zulu.